If you're an Arsenal fan, never let anybody gaslight you for this trophy. I've seen many opposition fans going around trying to taunt Arsenal fans that first time in 22 years. Trust me, if Arsenal had lost this title to Manchester City, I don't think Arsenal fans would have any place to stay on this earth. They would have been destroyed even until the end of the year. So celebrate on their faces. Celebrate as much as possible on their faces. You've won this and you deserve this. Being with the club for such a long time, whether you are young or you are old, stay, whether you were watching matches or you were not watching matches, whether you were disconnected or you were connected, the fact that you have stayed with a team, you still know that you have the team in your heart. Kudos to you. Trust me. But in my opinion, the job is not done. Trust me. At Budapest or in Budapest, whatever is going to happen, Arsenal must lift that Champions League. Because if Arsenal do not lift that Champions League, probably come back to England and the opposition fans will start shouting, champions of Europe, you never sing that, you never sing that. But if Arsenal can win, I'm not putting pressure on the boys. This one, they've done a good enough job. Even if they don't win against PSG are probably a better team in terms of individual quality of players. But in a final, it is not about players. It is about majority of it is about the moment of magic in the final. Just like Semenyo against Chelsea, majority of the time, just like even O'Reilly against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup, it's all about moments and how your players are able to take hold of those moments, and use it well. And it depends entirely on Arteta. So against PSG next week, Arsenal must give it a goal. One is better, two will be so ridiculous. And I don't think any opposition fans will be able to hold that if Arsenal win the Champions League. Next week, it is Arsenal against the entire world. And no matter what is going to happen, Arsenal must win the Champions League. When I saw the table, I couldn't believe the table. I couldn't believe Arsenal still finished 7 points ahead of Manchester City. 5 matches to go, and City dropped 7 points. Out of possible what? Possible 15. City dropped 7 points. Drew against Everton, drew against Bournemouth, and lost against Aston Villa. Trust me, City are not. Even for the fact that Guardiola saw his team in January and realized that, man, this is not going to work. He went to get two Premier League proven guys, pay them FT salary. That's why Liverpool could not get, what's the name? Gray. Pay them FT salary, got their season back on track. If not, they would not have even chased Arsenal. And they are not that good. Trust me. I didn't watch the entire game, the Aston Villa game, but towards at least I think from the 60th minute, I started watching. Villa was just cutting through them in the middle of the park. Fine, I know they didn't start the majority of their first team players. Neither did Villa start the majority of their first team players as well. So trust me, Guardiola is leaving because he knows that there is a problem. And I think it feels like the football is changing. And that is why you see this season, football is more physical. It's more physical and the players are bigger. The pass style of play is not really there and he's sort of mentally tired. He knows. And that is why I think he's buying out. Just want to go and take a rest. If not, he's not going to win the Premier League against next season. Trust me, he's not. Because this team that he has, they are not good enough. It was Arsenal that actually lured them back into the title race, if not for Arsenal. But despite that fact, Arsenal still finished 7 points ahead of them. Yeah, I know. If Arsenal had not won against West Ham, it would have been a different ball game. But yeah, it is what it is. The most consistent team won the Premier League. Do not allow anybody, trust me, gaslight you. I've seen a start. Arsenal, the ones who scored the fewest goal for a Premier League title winning side since Leicester City. It doesn't matter. You won the Premier League, and that is it. 85 points in the table. They will tell you. They will say, "Oh, City won with 100 points, or City won with 90 something points, 90, I think 98, 92." It doesn't matter. Arsenal are what? The Premier League champions. Enjoy it as much as possible. Gabriel Jesus, I'm disappointed for him. He scored today, but he should have had a hat trick. Hit the bar once, the other one, Henderson saved. It was not a good, It was not a good goal, to be honest. He didn't take the shots well. Eze should have scored as well from Gyökeres. Gyökeres himself should also have scored. I don't know what was wrong with him. But hopefully next week we are going to see a different. I know Arteta needs to manage the game properly and he needs to find something out of that thing. But for now, enjoy, enjoy. Probably do a season review of the players. I guess Rumeni was okay. He was a bit off it, but at least he played from the right back and you could see that okay, he can go there, once in a while when the time comes. So not a bad display, to be honest. They took the gas off in the second half when the likes of Eze came in because it was a bit all over the place. They went to the left, Ava stayed in the number 10, Eucharist went to the front, Merino in the middle of the pitch, and then I think Lev Skelly. So it was like a lot of misfits. Martinelli went to the right hand side, so it was not really good, not looking good. So it took Crystal Palace back into the game, and that was why they were able to score the second goal, if not for the fact that Gerson was there. But I think Kepa would probably have saved it. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's leave that. Arsenal Premier League champions. And guys, enjoy. Till Budapest. Let's see what is going to happen. But in my opinion, this is not the end. The journey has just started. The journey is yet to be completed. It's going to be completed at Budapest. Let me know your opinion in the comment section. How do you like the video? Subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.